What's up, brother? So, today I wanted to record a video about parents, and this one's a little bit more extreme. So, I've recorded a few videos about parents before, about what to do if your parents, treat you like a baby, or what to do when your parents fucking, when they, don't let you do something, or what to do if your parents, this is why your parents don't believe in you or something. But this one I wanted to go a little bit deeper on it because there's some people that have a lot more extreme problems than that with their parents, and it's not just like, oh, they treat you like a baby. Like, they literally are way too strict. Like, they're way too strict, and they actually they're like crabs at the bottom of the bucket trying to pull you down, just like your old friends. You remember your old friends that were like fucking that would ask you to no play on the video game, stay on the game for one more game, like, bro, fuck bedtime, it's sad to see parents like this, and the truth is they've made this commitment to raise you, and it's really just sad that they've done it in the complete wrong way. So what do you do about this? Well, there's one statement that I want to say, and that is that you should play the cards you got dealt. Play the cards you got dealt. Play the cards that you got dealt, really. Like, you can't choose a different deck of cards. You have to choose this one. You can't choose you can't choose which parent you have. You got dealt this deck of cards. So you have to just play it in the best way you can. I just want to go over this real quick. You can't change your parents. You can only really, how do I say this? You can only make the best out of what you got dealt. The best you can probably do is maybe convince them that something isn't so bad or whatever, but you can't change your parents. I just want to, it seems obvious, but we need to just go over that real quick, just so, as a disclaimer or whatever the fuck. Sammy, come here. Come on. Sammy. So, what should we do about this? What should we do about these parents that are not letting us? They're just complete crabs pulling you to the bottom of the bucket. Sammy, come here. So, sorry, it's my dog. Fucking, what the fuck? Where is he? Yeah, he's being a little fucker. So, what do you do about this? Well, it's really sad, bro. Well, we want to keep relationships with our parents pretty good. We don't want to say just fuck you and I'll do this and run away from your house or something. I mean, I know you wouldn't do that, but you know what I mean? You don't want to disrespect them or whatever, because then they're just it's just gonna get worse. If you disrespect them, they're just gonna it's just gonna get worse. So you don't want to do that. You want to play the cards you got dealt in the best way. So kind of, you have to see it from their eyes, really. I've gave this advice before, but I always see the same thing come up. See it from their eyes. What would they think? For example, if you've just realized that plastic is really bad for you and it's fucking up your fertility and testosterone, and it's you're gonna have a smaller dick when you grow up, and your children will be feminine and shit, if you even are able to have them. If you're if you're trying to see fuck, how can I lower the plastic in my life, and you've just started obsessing over it because you're an extreme guy like me a little bit, and and then your parents think you're you need to go to a psychologist or something, and fucking that you're overreacting, and they're like purposefully kind of annoying you. I've seen people that this has happened to. But you have to see it from their eyes. What the fuck? Like, what are they exactly think? Like, go in their shoes, literally, like, picture, like, in your head, like, what the fuck? What is actually, like, what is their interpretation of this? Well, maybe in this example of, like, the plastic thing, if you, by the way, yeah, like, plastic is fucking up fertility and hormones and health and testosterone and fucking, it's an there's like endocrine disruptors in it, and like, we need to worry about, everyone's worried about overpopulation. We need to be worried about population collapse. Like, if you didn't know, bro, it's actually a real problem. Like, our, like, fertility is gonna be, like, right now it's like 20% of people are infertile, and like in the next few generations that'll be like 60 to 80, which is, like, if you think about it, like, what the fuck. Plastic is a big part of that. And if you want to have a lot of children, if you're anything like me, you do, and you want to have, like, good, like, masculine, fulfilling, like, hardworking, like, little fucking men, then you know, you don't want to be, like, touching too much plastic. So just by the way, but back to the situation. If your parents are, you need to see it from their eyes. Like, what are they thinking? Well, when you made this sudden change and then cut out, like, started saying no, like, no plastic, like, can we buy all this, like, can we buy the cotton clothing, and can we buy an Ethernet cable and a water filter, and also, like, can you put the containers in plastic? They're thinking, like, in their mind, they're kind of thinking, like, they're kind of thinking, like, shit, bro, like, you just, I mean, it's really situational, but you need to see it from their eyes. What are they really thinking? And I think you should journal on this. Journal on, like, if this is a real problem for you, I think you should journal on this, because, like, what is your real problem? Like, and then journal, what would I, like, if this happened to me, if I was like them, and this, like, my child did this, what would I be thinking? What would I do? And it's really situational. I can't give exact advice on this. This is why, like, in the future, I want to start up, like, a community where we can have, like, whatever Q&A calls, so I can, that's something for in the far future, like, but if that sounds really interesting, then stick around, because I'm confident that'll happen. So, this is why I want to give, like, this is why it's so much better to do that, because, like, I can give, like, for example, me and my friend, I can give him specific, like, situational advice, because I know his exact situation. I can't just give general advice. Like, general advice is kind of shitty overall, but it does make you think a little bit more about it, and it does, like, kind of give you some result. But this is why I think it's so much better to do more, like, one-on-one type stuff. So, yeah, that'll be in the far future. It'll cost some money, but, like, at that point, you'll be making money anyway. So, if that sounds cool to you, then stick around. But for now, just general advice. I can't give you too much, but play the cards you've been dealt. See it from their eyes, and see how can you make the best of this, because you can't be perfect. If your parents are really this bad, you can't be perfect. You can't change them. You can't change the deck of cards and find the perfect one. You have to play the one you've been dealt and just pick the best cards to like just play it the best you can. Figure out how you can play it the best you can, and I really wish I was, like, talking to you, like, specifically, and then I could hear your story and then give you advice, like, the specific advice on it. But dude, like, fuck. Really wish I could do that, but it's kind of like a YouTube video, so, well, it is, yeah. It's a YouTube video, so I can't really do that situational advice. Like, it's got to be just general, but, that's really my sentence for you for today. Like, play the cards you've been dealt. Don't try to make it perfect. Like, if your parents literally just won't let you buy con clothes, even if it's your own money that you earned yourself, and you literally can't go, like, you can't even, like, drive there or something, and they won't let you, it's just, like, you simply can't, like, I'm not gonna get too in detail, but you simply just can't do it. Play the cards you've been dealt. Try, and if you already have a little bit of con clothing, try and wear that as much as possible, and eventually when you're 18, you'll be able to do what you want. You'll be able to, but for right now, when you're my age, play the cards you've been dealt. Once you're 18, you can make your own stack of cards and make it perfect, but right now, you have to play your parents' deck of cards, and you can't change it, because they've already selected it, so that's my advice for you, and, I hope you have a great day. Peace out. See you in the next video. Mwah.